Hello, today is Saturday, July 18, 2020. It was, I don't know how many decades ago, but when I was a child at home living with my mom and dad, I was studying history books according to school. And I asked my dad about King Abbas and King Nader. I wanted to know what kind of a person they were. My father was an authority figure for me, so I believe what he was going to tell me. And he told me, when I asked him what kind of kings they were, he told me, you need to read it for yourself to understand what kind of a king they were. The question comes to my mind that 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 happened a long time ago, and what is the relevancy to the current time? Time has passed by. I was able to experience life and understand life, and he was right. I needed to read it myself, not he tells me and believe what he tells me. There were on several occasions that I asked him questions, and he used the letter Z. Persian language has a few of them, and he told me, he illustrated to me how easy it is to deceive someone just with letter Z. So time came, I had an opportunity to read King Abbas' book, and I made a book review for it. And I had the opportunity to read this book by the Sword of Persia. So finally I figured out who this person is. Nader Shah was born in the forest of Dasgerd into the Qereqlu clan of the Afshars, a semi-nomadic Turk tribe settled in the northern valleys of Khurasan. His father, Emam Qoli, was a herdsman. At the age of 13, his father died, and Nader became the breadwinner of his family. In 1704, when he was about 17 years old, a band of Uzbek Tartars invaded the province of Khurasan. Nader was living with his mother. The Uzbek took him and his mother as a slave. In 1708, Nader convinced a Turkmen to let him go, and in return one day he will help him. In this era, Iran lacked a stable central government, and the Safavid dynasty, headed by Shah Hussein, who was an incompetent leader. It created a power vacuum and allowed warlords like Hotaki Pashtuns to gain momentum to wage war against Shah Hussein. Shah Hussein lacked confidence to defend the national sovereignty of Iran, and it collapsed. Tahmasib II and the Qajar leader Fatih Ali Khan needed a military force to confront Hotaki Pashtuns troops in Iran, and they contacted Nader and asked Nader to join their cause. Nader agreed with them. During this military campaign, he pushed the Afghan forces out of Iran as he became a hero for Iranians. Later on, Nader became aware that Fatih Ali Khan was in a treasonable correspondence with Malik Mahmud and revealed this to the Tahmasib II. Tahmasib executed Fatih Ali Khan and made Nader his chief army. Nader suggested to his confident friends that he should become new king rather than the young Abbas III. No one uttered a word to him when asked him when he asked them why they remained silent. Hassan Ali replied that the best thing for Nader to do would be assembling all leading men of the state to receive their agreement. Nader approved the proposal and wrote to the chancellery, which included the court historian Mirza Mehdi Khan Asrabadi. and instructed to send out orders to the military, clergy, and nobility of the nation to summon at the plains. On March 8, 1736, Nader ascended to the throne in the attendance of the army, religious, and nobility of the country and the Ottoman ambassador Ali Pasha. Nader suffered from illness and grew angry. He could not control his thought. He demanded more tax from Iranians. It caused friction between Iranians and Nader. New revolt broke out throughout Iran, and Nader used military force to respond to those delicate matters. Nader admired Taimur that after capturing a city, Taimur built towers from victims' skulls. Nader imitated Taimur's war policy and built a tower from his defeated enemy's head. In 1747, Nader deployed his army to suppress Kurdish uprising. His army lacked solidarity. There was a cloud of doubt and suspicion among his army commanders, including two of his relatives, Muhammad Qoli Khan, the captain of the guard, and Salah Khan, the overseers of Nader's household. The army officers wanted to save their lives. They decided to assassinate Nader Shah on June 20th, 1747. He was sleeping as the assassin charged at him. He called for his sword. It was too late. No one wanted to help him. Nader killed two assassins. However, he could not have a melee with 15 armed men. The 15 men stabbed Nader to death. Nader Shah was an ambitious man. He wanted to rule the world. One contemporary Punjabi poet described Nader's foreign policy: when all of India trembled with horror, Nader Shah, the horror of Asia, the pride and savior of his country and the restorer of her freedom and conqueror of India, who have a simple origin, rose to such greatness that monarchs rarely have from birth. Joseph Stalin read books about Nader Shah and admired his domestic and foreign policy. Nader Shah's local and international policies were about brute force to bring the opposing forces under its subjugation. Stalin viewed Nader Shah in light of Ivan the Terrible. Napoleon Bonaparte applauded Nader Shah's action and considered himself a new Nader, or European Nader. Nader Shah, when I was reading it, and I really didn't want to live at his time, he was very self-centered. It is true that, he brought glory, he had power, but that kind of idea really doesn't go so well with me. Thank you.